Hello, hello, hello. This is Monique Edwards, your peace architect. Hello, everyone. I am coming to you to talk to you exclusively about your character and your attitude. Yes, it's time that you understand that there are some situations happening as to why you're not where you need to be. I'm qualified at this point right now to get in your behind and let you know that you don't know how to talk to people. I look at my life. I am 52 years old, and over the course of me living, I have found that I have what they call the art of persuasion and influence in the palm of my hand. You know why? Because I have what they call good character credit. Yes, we need to discuss that. It's a term that I've come up with because, as the peace architect, I come up with a lot of different terms. It's what I do. But anyway, my credit score in character is 1,000. Yeah. I believe it to be because I'm looking at the success that I have. I am living the life that I don't need a vacation from. That says it all because of the decisions that I've made, but more importantly, the way that I talk to people. Yes, I have mastered that people want to be treated with respect, admiration, that what they say matters, that they have importance. So I give them compliments. You look beautiful. Your skin is nice. I love your hair. It doesn't bother me to suppress my ego to allow other people to feel that they matter, that they are important. And compliments have always been warm and fuzzy, make you feel good. I haven't seen anybody who gets upset because someone says something nice about them. So I want you to think about it. Why are you not where you need to be? Could it be that you're not practicing good conduct around people? Your character is flawed to the place that nobody really cares to be around you. I'm thinking that you need an adjustment. And let me tell you, you can get more with sugar and honey than with salt any day. So what's the hang up? Why are you not nice, not considerate, not kind? I mean, nobody owes you anything. You can change the trajectory of your life right now by changing your attitude. Let's talk about your business. Let's talk about just the things that you do in general to get people interested in following you. I remember being in the salon. I was maybe about 28, 29, could have been 30. One of my clients, who I esteem, she said to me, you know what? You have the power of persuasion and influence. I said, well, how do you just give me that? She said, because Monique, we believe in you. I asked you for a handyman, you have them. You're very resourceful. If I asked you, how do you do certain things on the computer? If I ask certain skills, you just readily have them available. Everybody doesn't have that, and everybody won't come to everyone for those particular tasks or skills because, first of all, they haven't shown results in their own lives to deem them credible enough for them to be trusted. That's key. So I thought to myself, how can I perfect that compliment of being called someone who has the power of persuasion and influence? That is a huge compliment. So for the rest of my life, I dedicated it to being someone who doles out compliments and is very sweet to people. And yes, It is through the art of seduction that you get people to do what you want them to do. Yes, some people may call it manipulation. Perhaps it is. But if you're manipulating for the greater good and it's not hurting anyone, then what harm is done? Everyone that has a pulse has feelings. Tap into those feelings by suppressing your ego and say to them something nice. Consider their feelings, just like you consider that you have feelings. When you want a new prospect to buy into something that you're selling, you can't get upset because they say, well, we don't want that. I'm not interested, or whatever it is. Fine, you're not going to get everybody. But how did you come to the table with presenting yourself? Did you really come believing that you could influence them or persuade them to buy into what you were selling? Think about it. Did you really give it your all? Did you bring your good manners to the meeting? Did you show up with the attitude that I am definitely going to do 100% best on my end to get them to at least be considerate of what I am talking about? Or did you get in your feelings and just say, well, they ain't got to buy it. I don't care. I don't need them. Let me tell you something. There are steps to this thing about persuasion and influencing people to follow you, to buy what you want, to believe in you. Even if you're not selling a product or have a business, make them want to be in your presence. Some people don't even want to be around you because you got a nasty disposition. You're not pleasant. Here's the key. If no one ever says, I want to be like you when I grow up, ever, if they never say that to you, you need to adjust your character. If no one ever says to you, show me how you're successful, show me how you're making it in the world today, give me the recipe, I want to be more like you, I like what you're doing. If you never get that, nobody's trying to look up to you. No one wants to be like you because you ain't bringing to the table characteristics that people want to be in the presence of. Don't repel, attract. And if you are in business and you depend on human beings, then you need to know how to get through to us. And the best way to do that through the art of praise. If you ever want a behavior repeated because it's good, you can do it through the art of praise. Never, ever anything effective as this. If your boss says to you, you're doing a great job with the client, Mr. Peterson, and we're going to go ahead and give you a raise every month that Mr. Peterson is happy with your progress. Your outcome measures are just off the charts, and we just love what you're doing, and we're going to give you a raise every month. What are you going to do for Mr. Peterson? You're going to beef up your attitude, your behavior, your performance, just to get that raise. So why don't you adopt those principles for modern everyday practices? I have helped so many people get employed because of me. I can call the owner and say, hey, hire this person. Because of my character, because of my character credit, they're going to do it. Because of my track record. And what did I do? I'm going to give you some pointers right now. In mastering the power of persuasion and influence, let me tell you something that you have to do that many people are not doing. Very few people are doing this. It's called following up. Yeah, a very simple practice. Follow up. That means returning texts in a timely manner, calling people back. It's not a whole lot of that going on. How many times have you called a technician, someone to do your makeup, your beautician, hairstylist, whatever you want to call it, anybody in the service industry, and you don't even think that they're going to even call you back? You've already resorted to not hearing from them because that has been the norm. If you want people to call you and see you as superior in this arena, all you got to do is follow up in a timely manner. Answer your damn phone. Return the text. Don't ignore it, because they're going to call somebody else. Because if they are calling you, chances are they want what they want when they want it. They're not waiting for you to get your life together or change the baby diaper or go on this date or do what you got to do before they see that you're serious about them. Text them. If you have a clientele, give them birthday texts. Remember them. If they told you anything about their children, if their dog was sick, or if the dog died, or anything that's happening that is personal to them, check them and say, hey, I remember you said your mom was sick. How is she doing now? People want to feel that you are making them important. So following up is number one. Give compliments. What are you holding on to them for anyway? They're not serving you to keep it to yourself. If you see a beautiful woman or a handsome man, what is wrong with saying, you know, you look really nice today? I told a woman the other night, I went out and I was going to the bar, get me a drink, and I saw a beautiful woman sitting at the bar, and her skin was flawless. I'm talking about this lady looked, superb. So I said to her, I said, you know, you have beautiful skin. What's your secret? We ended up conversing to the point where she said to me, this seat next to me is not taken. Come over here, have a seat. We had a drink together. We were talking. I got a chance to know what she did for a living, what she knew what I did. We talked about all types of things and traded numbers, conversing, all because I complimented her skin and I listened to her. Compliments are to be given. Dole them out. In fact, I'm giving you a 30-day challenge. I'm challenging each of you, my followers, for 30 days to start complimenting people. Compliment them on their hair, their nails, their attitude. You can talk about character. You could tell someone, you know, I've always admired your willpower. Tell them about an incident that they helped you in. You know, you really helped me out when my mom was going through this and my child was going through this, and I just admire the fact that you have great feedback. I like the fact that you listen to me when I call and you don't ignore me, or you don't take over the conversation and dominate it by talking about yourself. How many of you all do that? As soon as they're telling you about their issue, they call you with emergency or crisis or some situation, and they're needing you and your input and feedback, and you take over the goddamn conversation talking about what's going on in your life. And now you've made it about you. Keep it about them. And that is the third thing. Listen. Listen. If you're listening to them, then that means you only hear what they're saying. And then reach deep in for clarity. And how do you do that? Ask questions. So if they're talking about a situation, dig deeper and says, okay, wait a minute. You're telling me that you're going through this with your lover or your husband or your boyfriend, whatever it is. Now tell me what it is that you're really needing. What are you saying? Okay, and how did that make you feel? It's nothing like hearing that question asked. How did it make you feel? Okay, let's strategize a game plan to help you. This is the advice or suggestions I can give you. This is something that I've done in my past and it helped me, so maybe it can help you. But the emphasis is on them. Keep it on them. So, number one, follow up. Be accountable to following up in a timely manner. Number two, give compliments. I love compliments. I eat them up. But just because you're giving a compliment don't mean you're going to get the big head. I'm grounded. I don't have that issue. Because I don't think I'm all of that because you gave me a compliment. I love me first. And then have good listening skills. Active listening means reaching in for clarity, clarification. Ask them again if you heard them correctly. Because anytime you appear to be really embedded into someone else's situation or conversation or life, that is very comforting, is to knowing that someone is paying attention to them, because not many people have a place to vent. That's why I'm successful in my business, because I listen and I recall and remember what I was told, because I actually care. I am a super empath. It serves me great, and it also has been detrimental in my life because I want to give so much to healing other people that sometimes I enable and I don't do my due diligence at monitoring my milligrams. But that's another video. But mastering the power of persuasion and influence through the art of seduction will be my next class. And you know why you need to take it? Because obviously you are not doing well in that category. Your character credit is shot. And you need to build it. So what is my course going to do? It's going to turn no's into yeses. Oh yeah. You need to turn no's into yeses because everybody with a pulse has money. If you're in business to make money. The art of persuasion and influence has a psychology behind it, because I have both a marketing degree and a psychology degree and a social work degree. So what do I do with them? I work it. Do you understand that this whole world is built on marketing and psychology? Every commercial, the car that you're driving, the purse on your arm, the clothes, everything, the food that you eat, everything is about marketing and psychology. If you look at commercials that have food on it, there is one predominant color that's going to be used. Red. Why? Because it incites hunger. Yes. So there is an art to all of this. If I can get in your mind, I can make you buy whatever I want. I can get in your pocket, but I got to get here first. And how do I get here? Hi, baby. Hi. Oh, you're so sweet. Anyone ever told you that you look like Halle Berry? I love your skin. Oh my goodness. You know what? I like the way you handled that situation last week. I was checking you out and I've adopted some of your practices. Yeah. And guess what? They're working for me now. You tell me if that's not a great feeling to have someone adopt a principle that you said. And you're not a guru. You're not someone who is an expert in the area. You're just a regular person, but someone valued an attribute. That's how you build your character credit. Let me tell you something. As a peace architect, I have found that money follows peace. Peace don't follow money. Let me break that down to you. There are a lot of people out there with money who are living miserably. They got bad attitudes. People don't want to be around them. As soon as you see them coming in the room, There she go. She thinks she got it going on, but she don't know how to talk to people. She always got her nose up. She's never personable. I got this vibe every time I'm with her in her presence. Like, she has this aura about her. She's so snotty. Yeah. The best way to know about your character is ask 3 of your closest friends what they really see in you and if there's areas to improve. Just ask them, girl, I really admire your opinion, and you know what? I need to know. Honestly, be raw and real with me. Let me know about myself. I'm gonna ask 3 people. You're gonna ask 3 people. You're gonna ask them to give it to you in writing if they can. Ways that you can improve upon your character. Ask the question, what do you think is my greatest weakness? And see what that answer gives you. You need to see how you're seen. Let me say that again. You need to see how you're seen. And the best way is to ask people who you value, who mean a lot to you, who are going to be honest. You're going to also learn how to increase your demand. Yes, make them want you. I'm telling you, you can attract high value clients. That's what this course is going to also teach you how to do. You want people who can afford to purchase what you're selling. High value clients. Building your character credit is essential. That's a skill that will be taught in this course. Character can take you where money won't take you. I can get indoors just by phone calls. Oh yeah, I'm on that VIP list because of my track record. Who I am. It's not about who you know. I don't know, you got it twisted. It's not who you know, it's who knows you. Oh, you didn't know that one, huh? Yeah, in life, it's not what you know, it's who you know. But more importantly, it's who knows you, because you can know all of those people. And if they don't know you, what difference does it make? I make it that people know me. And how? I engage. I don't want a picture. What am I going to do with that? I want a conversation. Can I get some of your time? Let me give you a story. True story. I went to the Essence Festival maybe about 5 years ago. Could have been more. And one of my favorite artists, Carl Thomas, was there. And I had a feeling I might see him. I saw him come down the escalator. He comes down, he goes to the bar. I was married at the time, so my husband, he knew how much I loved Carl Thomas. I said, baby, can I go over, please? Can I go over, Him being who he is, he says, go, baby, be you. And I was definitely me. So I approached him. I said, hi, I am a fan, and I'd like to buy you a drink. Yes, I sat at the bar, and I bought Carl Thomas a drink, and he bought some wings, and we talked. And yes, I knew a lot about his background. I knew that he worked with children. I knew he worked in the field of autism. I knew that he had some things that was similar to me. And we talked for about 45 to 50 minutes. Got his telephone number. I kept in contact about things that I was doing. I had ideas that I needed his input on. It was about things in the music industry, some ideas that I had floating that I wanted his opinion about. And every time I texted him, I would preface, I'm the girl that you met at the Essence Festival. He says, Monique, you don't need to do that anymore. Please, I know exactly who you are. Because I didn't talk to him often. It might be a year that goes by, and I just wanted to use it as a point of reference where we met. He says, there's no need because meeting you, you made the impact at that moment. You will not be forgotten. And that is what you're seeking. You're seeking to not be forgotten. What type of character are you going to have? People who look at you and say, hey, I remember her, not quite sure. Yes, she was at the party, but I forgot her name. No, give them a reason to remember you. Remember your name. Listen to what they have to say. Really get involved with learning who people are. If I ever get a chance to meet some people, I want to meet LeBron James. I don't want to take a picture with him. I want to talk to him. I want to meet Robert De Niro. I want to meet Denzel Washington. I want to have a sit down with Michelle Obama. I have people that I've always just wanted to have a connection with, but it's not for a photo op, because there's so much more to these people that I would like to learn, and them learn about me, because I see myself as important, valuable, yes, very influential. I am changing the world. I am saving souls one session at a time. What are you going to do to build your character credit? You're going to take my course. That's what you're going to do. You're going to take my course in the art of persuasion and influence, the power of it, by being seductive. People want to be seduced. And I'm going to show you how to do it. You're going to have a tongue of honey. Yes. You're going to be sugar, pumpkin, plum, or sweet potato pie, since y'all don't like pumpkin. But you're going to do it with finesse. And when I say seduction, it's not always sexual. Everybody, male, female, hell, your dogs want to be seduced. Everybody wants to be nurtured, cared for, with love and attention. That's all we're doing. Seduction is just a nice way of putting it on smoothly and nicely so that it lasts. Seduction makes persuasion and influence stick. Be a seducer. Build your character credit. You're going to do it through my next course, Mastering the Power of Persuasion and Influence through the Art of Seduction, with yours truly, Coach Monique. This has been a powerful message. Take it, use it. Boundless peace and prosperity. And for all of you all who need money right now, here's your money mantra. Money flows to me easily, frequently, and abundantly. Peace out.